just in time to do a little wine blending. Welcome to the party. Set out your Judd's Hill Bottle Blending Day Camp Home Edition kit and follow along with us as we make our own Vino Fino. Here we have a Merlot, a Cabernet Franc, and 2 Cabernet Sauvignons. They're all from the same vintage year, they're all from here in Napa Valley, and they're all 100% varietal. Take a brief moment to pour a bit of each one, but not too much. Let's save it for the blending. Now before you taste them, please keep in mind that these are very young wines and they're going to be rough around the edges. Also keep in mind that they're not going to have much in the way of aromatics. You can give them a swirl, take a sniff, but don't expect much. Don't fear though, through the magic of blending, we're going to make something delicious. Now just take a few moments and taste through these and then jot down the first few adjectives that come to mind. Don't get too caught up in descriptors at this point, just go with your gut reaction. And remember, there are no wrong answers. Whatever it tastes like to you is what it is. Well, let's see what some of you have written down for, let's say the Merlot. What did you get for the Merlot?
Tart. Tart. I got oak.
I say bold.
Jammy. Very jammy.
Fruity. Very fun.
Like the sweet lips of a fair maiden.
Judd, why are there 2 Cabernet Sauvignons?
Great question, guest number 1. It's not unreasonable to think that the same variety from the same year, from the same area in Napa Valley would all taste the same. But they don't. Much of the flavor profile of the grape comes from where it's grown. The soil, the sunlight, the geography, the terroir. We use various vineyard sources to get distinctly different characteristics of flavors into the wines. Kind of like a chef using different spices in a dish.
I see. Thank you.
Now, let's get to making some wine. First things first, let's not make things too complicated on ourselves. We'll use simple math. Let's make our blends 100 milliliters each. So that means if you want 50% Merlot, just fill the Merlot up to the 50. Then pour it out into whatever you're using. Could be a measuring cup, a glass, whatever you want to blend into. If you want 10%, just fill it up to the 10. Whoops! If you pour a little too much, don't worry. It just goes right back into the bottle. To get started, have a look back at what you jotted down when tasting the wines on their own. These notes will give you an idea of what each wine may bring to the final blend. And I say may because once these wines start interacting with each other and playing with each other, you never know what's going to happen. All bets are off. It really is magic, and you must approach this activity with an open mind, expecting the unexpected. If there was wine that particularly spoke to you, use that as the main component of your first blend. Try making it 75% or more.
Well, I'm quite fond of this Oakville Cabernet.
Yeah.
What if I use 85% of that, 10% Merlot, and 5% Cabernet Franc?
That sounds like a great starting point, guest number 3. Give it a shot.
Oh, that's just right. Some Merlot. Or as I like to say, Frank, because we're on a first name basis. Just a bit there. Okay. Let's take a taste. I like that. That is really good. Hey, I can be a winemaker. I am a winemaker.
You are a winemaker.
I am a winemaker.
So, what do you think?
I like it. I wouldn't mind brightening it up a little. Do you have any ideas?
Sure. try taking the Cabernet down by 5% and upping the Merlot by 5%. And keep in mind that you can really affect great changes with little tweaks in your blend. While she's putting that together, I want to stress to you that there is no wrong way to blend wine. Go with any notion you may have and enjoy the experimentation. All that matters is that in the end, your tongue is happy.
Judd, I've put some blends together that are nice, but how long are they going to hold up?
Thank you for that important and pertinent question, guest number 2. Now, if you're planning on drinking this wine, say within the next year or so, easy. Just go with whatever tastes best today. Now, if you think you want to pop open that bottle for a special occasion in a few years, well, we've got to approach it a little bit differently. Instead of what tastes best today, it might be something that has a little bit firmer tannins, or as I call it, kind of like tongue fuzz. Gives you that. Something that might not taste as pleasant right now, but has some delicious underlying flavors, because that's what's going to open up over the years as that tannin softens. How's that blend for you, guest number 3?
I think I'm on the right track. What about just a little more of that other Cabernet? What do you think?
That sounds like a great idea. I think a little bit of that other cab might round it all out. Seems like you've got the knack. Well, now that you've got the hang of it, you're moments away from discovering your perfect red blend. And if you keep track of the percentages, if you find something that you just love and want some for yourself, send us the recipe and we'll be happy to bottle it up and get it out to you. We can also send you another bottle blending setup for your next party. They make memorable gifts too. Just drop us a line for all the details. I hope you've had fun joining us on this wine blending adventure of discovery. Have fun making your own Vino Fino. Cheers.
Cheers.